In this video, I'm going to be discussing everything there is to know about blessings. And we'll be going from what blessings are, to the types of blessings, to how to get blessings, to how to use blessings, and some tips and tricks to help you fully apply all the concepts that I'll be discussing in this video. Make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new, and let's get started. First off, what are blessings? A blessing is a bonus which enhances the stats of a hero. That is what a blessing is. It just increases the stats of a hero. And you get blessings by chance when the hero is upgraded, say from 2 stars to 3 stars, or from 1 star to 2 stars. And it reduces the requirements for building up the synergy of which its blessing was obtained. So I'll explain each of the pieces of this definition later. You don't have to remember the definition, it's just to make the video move forward a bit. So here you see this is a hero without a blessing. This is his physical attack here. This is what is most important here. And this is a hero with a blessing. His physical attack is slightly higher than without a blessing. So this is without blessing, and this is with a blessing. Now, the types of blessings, there are 2 types. One is Hero's Behest, and 2 is Team Spirit. Again, you don't have to remember the names of these blessings. By the time I'm done with the video, you would actually understand what the blessings are. But just for the sake of the video, there are 2 types of blessings. Hero's Behest and Team Spirit. And both of the blessings, both Hero's Behest and Team Spirit, increase physical attack by 2% and magic power by 30. So, if we go back here, if we go back to this one, from 563 to 574, that is actually a 2% increase. If you do the math, that is a 2% increase. The magic power is not visible here. You would have to check his skill and do some other calculations, but I've already done the calculations, and I can tell you that the magic power is increased by 30 when you get a blessing. Now, is a 2% physical attack increase and 30 magic power worth it? Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. Now, one other thing about blessings is that a blessing doubles the hero's synergy. What this means is that the hero that carries a blessing is able to represent 2 heroes in that synergy. So if you look here, the Tig here, for example, has 2 on the Infernal Fiend and 2 on the Guardian. So here you see, even though I only have 1 Tig, but because of the Guardian blessing, the Guardian counter is counting for 2 when I only have 1 hero. So that is just what a blessing does. And Hero's Behest is the one that doubles rule. That's the purple blessing. And Team Spirit is the one that doubles faction. That's the orange blessing. So the purple blessing is Hero's Behest, it doubles rules, and Team Spirit is the one that doubles factions, is the orange blessing. Both of them increase physical attack by 2%, by 2%. So irrespective of the blessing. Now, how do you get a blessing? You get a blessing at random when a hero is upgraded. So every time you upgrade a hero from 1 star to 2 stars, or 2 stars to 3 stars, you have a chance to get a blessing. And each player can get a maximum of 2 blessings per game, so you can only get 2 blessings. Now, Rhea skill 3 can be used to give. That is another way of getting a blessing, but this one is more manual. So you can decide which hero you want to give a blessing to. That is Rhea skill 3. Those are the ways of getting blessings. Now, how do we use these blessings in a lineup? So the first one is to build synergies faster. So for example, if you want to build 6 elementalists, you can complete it with 5 heroes. You don't have to get Gore to complete 6 elementalists. So all those heroes that need very fast, you can easily get 6 hero synergy from the beginning of the game if you get good blessings and if you have the magic crystal, of course. But that is the first thing about blessing. It allows you to build synergies faster. Then the second one is to reduce the requirements for building a lineup. So for example, a lineup like Elementalist, Infernal Fiend needs 9 heroes normally, but if you have a blessing, it's only going to take you 8 heroes. So it reduces the requirements for building a lineup. That is kind of synonymous to allowing you to build the synergy faster. And then the last and most important thing is that it allows you to build more complicated lineups. So this one is also a consequence of this one, because when you reduce the requirements for building the lineup, what you actually do is you free up some space to add more heroes and trigger more synergy. So that is just how to use blessings. That is how you would use a blessing. When you get a blessing, you just have to add a new hero that would trigger a new synergy and allow you to build more complicated stuff. So yeah, this is going to be a short video actually. Let's just quickly look at the tips and tricks for using blessings. So the first concept I would like to introduce here is what I call junction heroes. And a junction hero is a hero whose two synergies are activated in the lineup. Thamos, for example, is a junction hero if you are building Weapon Master and Inferno Fiend, because Thamos has Inferno Fiend and Weapon Master. And if you are playing Elementalist Inferno Fiend, Gord is the junction hero you are looking for. Now the first tip is that you should always try to make sure that your junction heroes get the blessing. So if you are building Elementalist Inferno Fiend, you should always try to make sure that God has a blessing, as whether he gets the faction blessing or he gets the role blessing, both of them will work. But if, for example, you get a blessing on Luoyi, for example, you get a faction, if you are building Elementalist Inferno Fiend and you get a blessing on Luoyi, you get a Team Spirit blessing on Luoyi, that will give you KDR Revelant, but you don't really need that. So it's not going to give you the advantage of building the synergies faster. It's not going to give you the advantage of reducing the requirements for building a lineup. It might give you the advantage of building more complicated lineups, but it's not. These two are the major advantages of blessings, and you want to capitalize on these by ensuring that your junction heroes always get the blessing. Now, if other heroes get wrong blessings, like the Luoyi example, you can sell the Luoyi and retry your luck. That allows you to recycle blessings. So you don't have to just you don't have to use the blessing like that. If you don't like the blessing, you can always just sell the hero and you will get the chance to get another blessing. Although from my experience, you usually don't get another blessing in that same round. You usually have to wait another round. But then again, it all comes down to luck, so I could have just been unlucky in my own games. And the other thing is that if other players have blessings, the chances of you getting a blessing increases. So if you're trying to get a blessing, you should actually wait. You can wait until like other players have already started getting blessings, because when all other 7 players have a blessing, you are almost guaranteed to get a blessing on your next upgrade. If 6 or 7 players have a blessing, you're almost guaranteed to get a blessing. So you could wait until that point, but then just remember, this is just something for you to remember. And now the final thing, I believe this should be the final thing. Yes. So the final thing is Rhea skill 3. That is a commander skill, and my personal favorite commander skill of the current season, because it allows you to get a hero with 2 blessings like this so this is just how you do it. First, Rhea skill 3 allows you to give a selected hero a random blessing, which means that you can intentionally give a junction hero a blessing instead of waiting for it to happen naturally. And what this means is that you can get a double blessing, and this is just how you do it. You get a natural blessing on the junction hero first. So say you want to get Tig to 3-star, you first get a blessing on the Tig, and then when you get one of the blessings, you then use Rhea skill 3 to give a copy of that Tig the second blessing. So when you get this Tig to 3 stars, the Tig would have 2 blessings. That is just how it works. It's a very simple thing. This is like my favorite strategy this season, using Rhea skill 3 and getting this double blessing here. And I think that should actually explain everything about blessings. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope if there's any questions, if there's anything that you didn't understand about the blessings, please let me know in the comments. And if you just let me know your thoughts in the comment. If you enjoyed the video, just leave a like and leave a comment. And if you're new to the channel, you should subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.